my sister and live to tell the tale.
Never mind the hobby. That record. May I see it, Vault Hunter?
Alright. What? Oh, there.
I wondered where that went.
Still can't believe the Calypso's
Yeah, I have to go to Wainwright for this one too.
I need to get my record player working, but you know Aurelia's gonna send all those damn zealots to find us. If we're gonna last long enough to open that vault, you'll need an army of our own.
Where's Hammerlock?
Jacob's resistance.
Oh yeah.
It's time to take back Eden 6, and we'll start with the town of Reliance. I hired a gunslinger named Clay to lend a hand. He's waiting for you outside the town.
Now.
Thank you, Vault Hunter. I can't imagine Alistair would want his sister's private indiscretions flaunted around. The public ones trouble him enough. I'll find a good place for this, such as a furnace, or some sort of large device that burns furnaces.
I will not stray from the path. I will not stray from the path!
What? Terribly sorry, I thought you said something. Carry on then.
Mud party!
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Malevolent Practice is Hammerlock's quest. We missed the dialogue because I was busy talking with Wainwright. But, that dead body that was covered in blood or whatever that I showed, that it said was for a different quest later, that's part of the Hammerlock quest that I just picked up. I'm not going to do it right now. This grenade I'm going to hold on to too, because that becomes a really good grenade for me to use for most of the rest of the game, to be honest. I'm going to get that, and then I'll get this last point in that. I need to go to Reliance though. Oops, I need to spend a Guardian token apparently. What the hell? Why is this disabled? Enable the perk, please. Stupid game. I don't know why it does that. Like, I went back on all my higher level characters too, and that have beaten the game and hit level 50 before the DLC raised the level cap. And for some reason their Guardian rank was turned off too. Like, it was completely turned off, and every single perk was disabled or something. And I'm pretty sure it probably has to do with all the updates that have come out, and it just did it by itself. But like, I always have it enabled. Every single character gets to use the Guardian ranks that I get on other characters. It makes playing the game a little bit easier the next time around every single time, so...
I don't quite trust him, but he worked for my father. He just might be our best shot at driving them zealots back into the mud from whence they came.
I went the wrong way. Whoops. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not that big of a detour. My sense of direction is just crap today. It seems mean to blame my mother for that, but my mother has no sense of direction, so I blame my lack of direction in the game today on her. I am her child after all. It'll hit me at some point.
So, you met the newest member of our growing family! Aurelia! That bitch is ice cold! She tried to kill her own brother, can you imagine? Anyway, we're getting close to the Great Vault. Whoever opens it will be the most
I like this guy.
Easy, easy. I'm no fighter. I'm more of a people person.
I like Clay. He's great. And I'm about to end up having a minor glitch happen with the game that I actually had to explain to somebody because they weren't sure what happened. The problem is, if you go over here, since this is where you're supposed to go, if you go over here and stand by the door before he gets up here instead of just following him, he'll get stuck like a step or two down, and when you go back to the step to try and make him move, he'll just teleport from where he's standing over to the door, and you just have to climb back up again.
And guns.
but the glitch is the fact that he gets stuck and then just teleports the rest of the way.
Crack open its weapons cache and put Jacob's gun
Are you not gonna glitch
back
this
in
time?
Jacob's hands. Don't know what Wainwright told you about me, but that don't matter now. We got a town to free and bandits to kill.
Yeah, he glitched. You just jump down here and you're gonna teleport? Or no, wow, he's actually not teleporting this time. Weird. I think it's because I stepped down while he was still talking. If you don't go down to him until after he's done talking, then the glitch happens. Or at least I'm assuming that's what happens. So
Few bandits down there, Vault Hunter. Show me how you kill.
You there. How are your last breaths going? The life bleed from you.
Need a reload!
Finally, my reward.
That was some damn fine shooting. Vive la resistance! Weapon shed should
hey
be
Lotus,
just over here.
nice to see you, man.
There's the weapon shed.
Yeah, I took a tiny break from streaming for a little bit, and I came back for a few days. Now, I think today's day 5 of me being back, but I took like a 6-day vacation last week because I needed to give my voice a rest and get some things figured out.
Got a hot wire this bastard. While I do,
You been busy with work and stuff?
a few Jacob's loyalists. Wainwright said the
I haven't seen you stream in a little while, so I'm assuming you got stuck with work and everything. Because you said you were gonna keep streaming a little bit more.
Bloodlust.
Taking a vacation? Oh, that's always good. Like I said, I took one myself because all the talking I've been doing during stream just literally it makes my voice crack more during stream, and it just feels like I'm gonna lose my voice one of these times. Because I'm not the biggest talker during streams, and all of a sudden with the change, I don't think my vocal cords can handle it, to be honest. As stupid as that sounds, but, you know.
You are prey.
I'm still having a blast with streams, though, so. Streaming really isn't easy, but the only problem I seem to have with it is sometimes I lack the, like, I guess you'd say confidence to just sit here and talk for no reason, especially when no one's responding. So it's usually easier for me when I have somebody to play with than playing by myself. But other than that, I think it's mainly just, like, the amount of talking that you have to do to try and keep yourself thinking you're being entertaining and actually being entertaining sometimes. If you're not used to it, your throat will start to hurt. Your throat will start to hurt after a little bit. Either that or you'll start losing your voice like I do. I mean, that's why I'm okay with playing Fortnite for stream, even though I'm, you know, not the biggest fan of the game, is because I get to play it with people. It makes it more fun for stream and everything. Makes it easier to deal with stuff.
Merely regular civilians.
Damn, we gotta find
But
out. But let's get into this.
right now I can only play Borderlands by myself because everyone that's popped in to try and play Borderlands with me is on a different console, and you can't do cross console with Borderlands, so kind of sucks. I do have some slightly good news. It's only like slightly because it's not a guarantee, but I hopefully will have OBS around Christmas time. Because my folks are planning on trying to get me a laptop so I can actually do my streams better. Because they're being supportive of what I do now. So, that's always good. I mean, I have my major quiet moments. You've seen mine. Yeah, the OBS is definitely going to be a fun thing to have, let alone the laptop in general, because I haven't had a working laptop to myself since like maybe 3 years ago, because it died from being like 8 years old. And the screen was broken on it too, so I couldn't really use it before that anyway. But Yeah, I don't know either, but the good thing about OBS is you don't need a capture card or anything to use OBS Streamlabs for your stream. You just need to download the PS4 app or something that connects you to the OBS system in your laptop. Because I've done it before. Like I said, I had OBS for a while. That's why Streamlabs was yelling at you and Candy most of the time. Was because of that. But I can't turn it off until I have the system again. They're not like gonna plan on getting me anything fancy or anything like that. Just a you know, basic laptop to be able to help me out a bit, which would be cool. All comes down to pricing on Black Friday sales and stuff because my family's not rich, but it's really nice of them to actually get it for me if they do. Yeah, she was streaming something different today. She was doing Star Wars. I was watching pretty much the entire time, except for when I had to take a small break. She just kind of talks in general to whoever she's around or in a voice chat with. She doesn't usually talk as much as I do randomly for just to have dialogue going on during the stream. She plays more off of whoever's with her talking already, but she will say stuff if you say something in the chat, because I was talking to her pretty much the whole stream. She's actually going to be, because I'm going to do 2 streams today. I'm doing this, and then when Candy's ready and everything, we're going to stream Fortnite together in a little bit. So she's going to, I don't know if she's going to stream too. We didn't really talk about that, but yeah, we're planning to do a Fortnite stream in a little bit when she's done doing whatever she has to do at the store. So that'll be fun again. It's always fun streaming with her on Fortnite and stuff.
I got this. My time to shine. Firehawk!
To be honest, I'm just happy I got a lot of my situation that I've been dealing with lately taken care of at this point. There's only like a couple minor things left to take care of with it now. So I'm just happy and streaming and having a good old freaking time with stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's always good to see. Yeah, to be honest, I've been going out of my shell a little bit, talking more in other people's streams and hosting people now that I know how and stuff. I mean, normally that's not something I would really do, but I've just been feeling a lot better lately. A lot less depression going on and stuff, so hopefully it's reflecting in all my streams where I'm having fun with my friends and stuff now, rather than just being irritated with life. So I'm having a lot of fun playing Borderlands again, other than the fact that I'm playing a character that is way too tall for most of the stuff in the game, so he gets a little bit on my nerves sometimes. I still like the character. He's just, his height difference compared to everything in the game just makes him really hard to use. Like, you can see with this NPC right here, I'm like a foot taller than him. It's so dumb. But yeah, finally being done with the rough patch I was in is definitely helping out. He's seriously, there's not a single NPC that's taller than Flak in the game, unless it's like a boss character, but you can't stand still next to a boss character long enough to friggin' tell anyway. Like, and I mean, do you count inhuman creations in the world that are bosses as NPCs, or do you count them as an enemy that doesn't count in a height difference contest?
And the town is
Because, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm definitely glad I am too. It was rough for like the last 6 months, you know. But things got taken care of, and I mean, things are better now. I mean, clearly I've been feeling better for a few days, but we officially got things situated a little bit last night, which helps even more because it means there's not much left to do before I can just get on with crap in my life and not have to worry about it. So it's always good to be able to get on with things. especially when it's been so long since you've been able to.
Aurelia claimed she knew where the vault key was too, only she didn't. Turns out.
Oh, I have to go to Fort Sunshine? Okay, I don't remember that being the name of the place, but I guess it is. Alright. Where is this place? That's a weird spot. Yeah, to be honest, at the moment, with everything going on in the world, and my own stuff too, I literally leave my house for doctor's appointments and going grocery shopping. Other than that, I just prefer talking with my friends over games and stuff. It's still being social. It's not like I'm antisocial. I play with people. Yeah, between the pandemic and the other crap that broke out after it was, you know, already a problem with the world, with all the rioting and crap, I'm just not in the mood to deal with stupid people, and people wonder why I have that opinion of the world and why I don't leave the house. Look at what's happened in 2020. Have we had a good day as a country in 2020 yet? Because I don't think so. I really don't think we've had an actual good day as a whole country this year. Everything has gone wrong for us. So, you want to tell me my opinion's wrong, that's your own opinion on the world, but if you have a brain, you realize something's going wrong with the world this year. And honestly, I've been making a joke asking if we can skip the rest of 2020 and just skip on to 2021 and see if it goes better. Because it is like the trashiest year in the world. I mean, not even just for me alone with my own problems, but as a country, we've just had one of the shittiest years that we've ever come across, in my opinion. I've only been around for 25 years, but to me, it's one of the shitty ones. That's for damn sure.
The teleporty thing. Yeah, sure. But because I want to, not because you asked.
Most definitely. No one really likes to talk about it. I don't either, but like, it's one of those things you can't escape, really. Everywhere in the world, something's going wrong right now, whether it's the US or somewhere else. COVID's a thing. And the US went even further because of stupid people being racist. So, life is life and you just gotta put up with it, but the less stupid people you have to deal with in your daily life, the better, to be honest.
It would appear my path is blocked this way.
Oh yeah.
Guess we'll need to find another way in. Take a look around. There's an old lookout nearby that might.
I was only 5 back then, so I honestly don't even remember that stuff. But essentially, yeah, this is just the worst year in general for me, and I can honestly say that anything that I remember from like the last some odd years of my life that I remember stuff going wrong in the US or whatever, even freaking, I was alive for 9/11, I remember that stuff too, you know? But I'd say this year is even worse than that. No disrespect to what happened that year and that day, but to be honest, when you look at it, what's happened throughout the entire country right now with burning down police stations and crap, like, and asking to revoke police stations in certain states because of all the stupid shit, like, people are just asking for stuff to go wrong in the world. Like, my area specifically wasn't affected too much by the rioting, but they did burn a local playground down near my area, whatever rioters were actually here. And when you do something like that, you're not doing anything except committing a crime, because you're burning down a local playground where kids play. Like, what are you actually doing by doing that when you riot, you know?
Ready for a fight?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, no disrespect to what happened that day. It was a very sad day for a lot of people, and a lot of stuff happened that really shouldn't have, you know? That day was probably in the top of bad days for all of the US. But to be honest, this whole ordeal that everything spun into, and the fact that none of it's gone away yet, COVID or the rioting hasn't gone away yet, just makes me feel like it's even worse. You know? Shit, where's the actual thing that I need to hit again? I can't remember where it is. Oh, that's what it is. Oops, I skipped a step. Getting ahead of myself. I do have to come here to do something, but I have to go get a thing real quick. Yeah, no, it's okay. I understand that. You know, I have to watch myself when I say a lot of things too. But I mean, it's just what it is, you know. People feel differently about things. I am freaking stuck as all hell. What the hell's going on, dude? There we go. I mean, I have to watch what I say for different reasons. Specifically on stream, I have to watch it because of stream, but in real life, I just watch my mouth because I know I can be a charismatic, kind of manipulative person, so I kind of just watch what I say so I don't end up doing that around people. Because I don't like doing that, even though it happens sometimes. There's not much I can do about it. Yeah. I probably would say something if I wasn't on stream, but I think the last time I actually used like my ability and was like conscious of it, of like actually what I was doing with like being charismatic and manipulative, I was like 18 when I did it. So I've been doing very good at like trying to be aware of it, so that way I don't like use people or anything. But it's a lot of work to try not to just be yourself and actually watch every single word you say, just so you don't end up being a dick on accident. It really is. And it's definitely frustrating sometimes. I'm just gonna go over here. This is definitely not where I have to go, but I freaking lost track of where I have to go, to be honest. So I'm gonna go do this area like I want to.
I like your enthusiasm, beast.
I mean, that's a hard part of life, but it's a hard part for stream too, just watching what you say. I mean, I was afraid to swear a lot of the time at first, so most of my streams were fairly PG comparatively to everybody. But eventually I just opened up and ended up being myself with things. Sometimes I get a little carried away, you know, say words that I even find disrespectful, and I end up apologizing immediately to chat for stuff like that. Yeah. Streamlabs, I swear to God, I'm going to disable you as soon as I can get a hold of OBS. It's so frustrating. Like, it does it all the time. I mean, I fixed Candy's because I made her... Candy's a super mod right now because she helps me out with stream and stuff all the time. So I have her in there as that. I thought updating you on stream elements to a regular would actually prevent Streamlabs from yelling at you, but I guess not. Because they have a thing for setting someone to a regular, so that way, like, the commands don't get, like, used too much or something, or get yelled at for using commands too much. So your rating on level or something is like 300, which is like 200 below a mod. But, like, I don't know. I can't edit Streamlabs because I don't have OBS either. If I could edit it so it would stop yelling at people for 5 emotes in a message or longer messages or swearing, then I would, but it's just really frustrating. I'll have to figure it out when I can, but I'm pretty sure you need to access Streamlabs on your own, like, actual OBS account in order to change that kind of crap, which is the difficult part for me right now. I mean, people just laugh it off right now, but it's still a little frustrating to me because I don't like that it does that a lot of the time. Oh wait, the area that I was telling that guy about the other day is here. This waterfall, you literally have to walk up to the sign and you get a location area discovered. But, like, I literally just go here and smack the sign to guarantee I get it. When I went to do 100% completion on my other PSN account, I was missing that area, and there was like 6 different YouTube videos dedicated to just that area for this planet because so many people missed it. Kinda crazy. Where is this thing? I'm gonna run out of freaking ammo. Just switch guns. Where are you at? Yeah, like I went through this entire area, but you literally have to be like a foot away from that waterfall to discover it, which is the stupid part. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people had the same problem I did with it, is they found the place, but they didn't actually find the place by standards of the game, which was the frustrating part with all of it. Is that dinosaur over here, or is that in a different area? Oh, it's over here. I'm just not there yet. Obol is the currency name for the stuff for the slot machines and stuff, Lotus, remember? I think you were here when I set that up with Candy and stuff, because she gave you some when she won a raffle thing. If you're asking what it is entirely, where I actually got the name for it from, it's the currency for Greek mythology that you pay the ferryman of the dead to go across the lake.
Let them hear your rage.
And I did that basically just because I'm a big Greek and Norse mythology nerd, so thought it would be fitting, considering my name is Sin, to have something related to the ferryman of death. Because that's one name that I never forget from mythology is Charon, because he's an important dude, and for some reason he got stuck in my head when I learned about him. I didn't think it was actually called Obol, but Candy Googled it and I Googled it, and that turns out to be what it's called, at least the currency aspect of it. So, no. I mean, I'm sure I probably should have capitalized the first O, but I don't know. Yeah, no, like, people have their own setup for currency and stuff when they do the stream elements aspect for the gambling. Like, some people have, like, coins or cash, or, you know, they have this many points or something. I just wanted to be a little bit unique and use something that relates to me and thought went well with my name, so that's what I ended up with. But yeah, I am... Yeah. No, I'm just super nerd for Greek and Norse mythology stuff, because
I am most thrilled to have this beast upon my wall.
I've always been a big fan of it. Even before I played the God of War for PS4, I was a big fan of literally every mythology. I used to even try and play, I had the DS version of Age of Empires, and the only Age of Empires I saw before that with like the mythology and stuff was a PC version. I literally sat there and would play the other one though for the DS, no matter how hard it was. I could never beat whatever the name of the chick who's the goddess of the hunt in Norse mythology is. I could never beat her in Skull, which is one of Fenrir's kids. But, well, one of the pups, I should say. It's not really a kid, it's a puppy. Mythological puppy. But yeah. No, I'm a big fan of all that stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, I probably should have named it something else that more people could relate to, but that was like the first thing that came to mind, so. But that's why I have the reminders set up for people so they know that they earn the currency.